found shocking links between two important people, Pastor tdjakes and media mogul Steve Harvey. This is a huge surprise that's shaking the entertainment industry. They know each other through work, but there's also a shocking twist involving Steve's wife, Marjorie. Stay tuned as we get into the juicy details of this shocking affair that has been kept secret for too long. Now the attention is on the man behind the charming front. Steve Harvey has been building up an image of the perfect family man for years, giving love tips with a smile on his face. But there is a darker truth beneath this carefully created image that is now bubbling to the surface with claims of lying, cheating, and a web of scandal. Let us go back in time and look at Steve Harvey's troubled past one layer at a time. Let's start with his troubled relationships. RadarOnline.com found divorce papers that have never been seen before that show how badly Harvey treated his first wife, Marcia herself called the story of abandoning, lying, and not paying bills worse than despicable. Documents show a timeline that makes it look like Harvey may have left his pregnant wife and children to care for themselves after they broke up. Yes, but that's only the beginning. Steve Harvey's problems with getting married didn't end with Marcia. His second marriage to Mary Shackelford was full of problems. He was accused of bigamy and there were court fights. And then there's his present wife, Marjorie Harvey, whose own troubled past is now being looked into. The fact that Marjorie is said to have been involved with 2 drug smuggling rings puts a shadow over the Harvey home and makes people wonder about the people Steve hangs out with. What's going on with Marjorie? It looks like there's more to her than meets the eye. Now, there are reports that she has been cheating on her husband, with hints of an affair with Steve's bodyguard, William Big Boom Freeman. You did hear that right. Marjorie Harvey, the beautiful head of the Harvey family, is accused of cheating on her husband with his bodyguard. There is a huge story going on that could bring down the carefully built front of the Harvey family. There's more, though. Here comes Tasha K., the controversial podcaster whose claims have caused a firestorm on social media. Tasha says that Steve Harvey has been having an intense relationship with a woman he presented as his personal cook. The plot gets more complicated, and the truth gets harder to find. Sir Harvey family is getting ready for a storm. One question remains: what does Steve Harvey have to say about it all? As of now, the man has been remarkably quiet, leaving both his friends and critics to guess about the state of his marriage and the secrets he wants to keep hidden. The most shocking thing that might have been revealed is the idea that Steve and Marjorie have an open relationship where they agree not to see each other's mistakes so that they can keep up the appearance that their marriage is great. It's a sneaky way for them to keep up the image of being the model of family values, even though their personal lives are falling apart. Even though it may seem strange at first, the Harvey family story is far from over. Even with all the trouble and chaos, one thing is for sure: Steve Harvey has fallen completely from grace. Once praised as a model of virtue and honesty, he has now been shown to be a flawed and imperfect person who can lie and betray others just like everyone else. As people continue to be interested in the story involving Steve Harvey and his claimed affairs with his wife Marjorie, a new person steps out of the shadows, ready to take their place in the spotlight. Everyone is getting ready for a surprise that could shake the famous world to its core. Our attention now turns to someone who has been quietly working behind the scenes to pull strings and make things happen. Pastor tdjakes is the man we're talking about. His charm and powerful lectures have won over millions of people. However, as we are about to see, this person who seems good has an evil side. The whole thing started with a TikTok video that shocked the internet by claiming that tdjakes had shady ties to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. After claims that Diddy had sexually assaulted a woman, a young TikTok user with the name Justine dropped a news that put Jakes at the center of a huge scandal. The video says that Cassie Ventura, and Ra B singer and ex-girlfriend of Diddy's, gave the FBI damaging proof, such as tapes and recordings that supposedly show Diddy and tdjakes doing a number of bad things. But that's only the start of this strange story. There are more claims to make. No, things get even less clear when tdjakes is accused of sexual attack and being gay while hiding it. these claims swirl around him like a dark cloud. It's very different from the picture of the good preacher that Jakes has worked hard to build up over the years, and it's shocking people in the Christian community and beyond. But what are these claims exactly, and how true are they? That's where things start to get fuzzy. There is a TikTok video that says Jakes and Diddy were seen together in private and sexy situations, which suggests a closeness that goes beyond friendship. Furthermore, if that wasn't shocking enough, rumors have it that audio and video records exist of Jakes doing inappropriate things, some of which are sexual. The claim that Jakes is a power bottom, which means a submissive role in gay relationships, may be the most shocking thing that has been revealed. A name like that is sure to shock people in the religious community and make people really wonder about Jakes' honesty and morals. It's important to keep in mind that these claims haven't been proven yet, and big news outlets haven't said anything about them either. Just the thought of Jake doing something wrong, though, is enough to hurt his image and make people doubt his abilities as a spiritual leader. If that wasn't scandalous enough, there are rumors that a young man who says he was a victim of Jake's claimed misbehavior is about to file a case. The TikTok video says that Jakes paid the victim's family, who used to be in Jakes' church, to keep quiet in 2015. This raises serious concerns about Jakes' power and how far he's willing to go to protect his image. The most shocking change, though, might be the idea that Jakes isn't just a casual friend of Steve Harvey's but a close confidant and, dare we say it, lover of Harvey's wife Marjorie? You did hear that right. Reports and even eyewitnesses say that Marjorie and Jakes have been having an affair behind Steve's back, with Steve ignoring what is said to be an open relationship between the two. Anyway, Steve and the minister have a history together that can be found. In the middle of the scandals in entertainment and religion, a blast from the past comes to light, throwing light on a forgotten part of Pastor tdjakes' life more than 10 years ago. The pastor was involved in a very public incident involving his own son, Jermaine Jakes. The event, which shocked both religious and non-religious people, happened in a way that would have been appropriate for a Hollywood thriller. According to Maryland, Jermaine Jakes got in trouble with the law after a scary event at Keast Park. In a shocking turn of events, he revealed himself to two undercover vice officers and behaved in a way that shocked and disgusted everyone who saw it. The details in the arrest warrant document from the Dallas Police Department that CBS 11 News got paint a troubling picture of what Jermaine did that terrible night. He walked up to one of the officers with his pants open and made eye contact while acting inappropriately. The gory and detailed nature of what happened shocked everyone in the community. It ruined the Jakes family's reputation, and many people began to doubt the Reverend's ability to keep his own home in order. Even though the accusations were very serious, Jermaine Jakes avoided major consequences by turning himself in to police and being released on a personal recognizance bail. People were surprised at how quickly and relatively lightly the case was handled, which led to rumors about the family's power and ties. But the most interesting thing about this shady story might be the persistent idea that strong forces may have stepped in to protect Jermaine from the full force of the law. There have been rumors for a long time that someone with a lot of power moved in to make sure that the pastor's son didn't get in real trouble for what he did. What an unexpected turn of events. There is now a lot of talk that Steve Harvey may have had something to do with Jermaine's escape from justice. Even though these claims haven't been proven and are still a mystery, they add more interest to a story that was already very scandalous. As the attention turns back to the mysterious people at the heart of this drama, one can't help but wonder what other secrets are hiding in the dark areas of the celebrity world. Do you agree with the shocking incidents that are happening in the worlds of faith and celebrities? Fill out the form below and tell us what you think. Are you sure that the stories going around about Steve Harvey and tdjakes' interactions are true? And what about the shocking news about Jermaine, Pastor Jake's son? Please let us know. Don't stop talking about it. Stay tuned for more shocking news. Until then,